So yesterday I put up a quick video of my HKs and someone had asked if I could do a video of my SIGs, and I thought I might as well do that because some of them need to be cleaning. I meant to bring my other camera home so I could kind of show you the guns a little bit better, but I'll have to do it with my phone. The first gun I ever bought was a SIG Mosquito, and in Florida, and that was about 5 years ago, there was a 3-day waiting period, but when you went to pick up your gun, they said, you know, you can buy any other gun you want today, or as many as you want. And so we got this. All the guns are clear. I just cleaned them all. This is my 229 Xtreme, and the Mosquito I ended up getting rid of because I just don't shoot 22. But this gun is really my first gun and my favorite. I've shot a lot of matches with it. Nikki and I used to go to the range, and this is the gun we learned how to shoot on. I love the grips. I love the way it feels in my hand. It's got the short reset trigger. And SIG triggers, I think, just out of the box are exceptional for double action. And the single action on these is fantastic. So this is really my favorite gun of all the ones I own, and one I would never get rid of. As a lefty, I like the decocker and the slide lock on the on the left side. So when I have my thumbs up over here, I'm never on the controls, and it's very easy to decock with my trigger finger. From there, I ended up with a 226 TAC Ops, and I bought this gun mainly for competition, and it has 420 round mags, and right after I bought it, I googled it, and people were saying that the magazines didn't work, and I was freaking out, but the magazines worked fine. I also bought 4 18 round Metgar mags, which also work. This one has a fiber optic, well, I guess it's a fiber optic front, but great gun as well. And then I bought a 226 Xtreme to go with the 229 Xtreme. And again, with the short reset trigger, and SIG triggers really are very smooth. I like double action. I love these Hogue grips. I also got a 226 single action, which I like. I haven't shot it a whole lot, but I do like it and need to shoot it a little bit more. And then the thing I like about SIGs is, one, I just like the way they look. They're very smooth and soft shooting, especially in 9mm. Of all my SIGs, I've never had any malfunctions in any of these guns with, I don't know how many rounds. I don't keep track of rounds, but I've definitely shot thousands of rounds, especially through the 229. I haven't replaced anything on any of them. I have a 226 that I got off Gunbroker for 600 bucks. I sent it straight to Rick Holm, and he's doing a trigger job on it and putting Dawson sights on it. And that, I think, will be probably my primary competition gun for next year, along with a couple of my HKs. But all these guns I've shot in matches and love them all. The only problem I have with SIG is back when I first started shooting, they were making guns with, you know, the tribal and the rainbows, and I thought that was kind of corny. But I appreciate their business model of trying to have a gun for everybody, and you know, people complain about their quality control, and I think that happens with every company, especially one that makes as many different guns as SIG does. But like I said, I've had zero malfunctions of any kind with any of these guns, and I think with the triggers, they shoot great in competition. There's a guy named David Valdez on YouTube, and another guy, J&G something or other, that shoot a lot of SIGs in competition, and they shoot them much better and much faster than me. The high bore axis, I don't really buy into that. I think it makes a little bit of a difference, but certainly not at my level. And then my best gun and most expensive gun, and one of my favorites ever, is my 226 X5 black and white. And Nikki had, she has a Blue Moon, same gun, but it's blue. And I was so impressed with that gun that I ran out and bought this, and thinking this would be my primary competition gun, but they're very hard to get and hard to get parts for, so I don't shoot this one, unfortunately. But it is, I mean, it's a fantastic gun. It really is just a joy to shoot. Feels, I mean, it weighs a ton, doesn't recoil at all, and the action is just as smooth as can be. I wish I could show it to you. Great short trigger, very light, and just really worth every penny I paid for it. I will say that you know, my HK Expert and my CZ TAC Ops are just as accurate and easy to shoot, but there's just something really special about these German X5s, and I hope they start making them here. And I know the new P210s are out and people are raving about those, so I'm hoping at some point they'll make something similar to these, because I would like to use a gun like that in competition. But anyway, those are my SIGs that I currently have, and you should be seeing a lot more of those in 2018. Thanks.